Hello students, today we are going to discuss another activity whose objective is to demonstrate a function which is 1 1 but not onto. So we have to focus on the function must be 1 1 but it must not be onto. So first of all we will discuss about the definition of function. What is a function? So in simple words we can say that a relation R defined from set A to set B is called a function if each and every element of set A is uniquely associated to some element of B. Now we will discuss one function, many one function and onto function, into function. So first of all, if we discuss about one function. So we are taking two sets, okay, we are taking two sets, set A and set B. In these both sets, we will take some elements. Suppose in set A, we take three elements, which are A1, A2, A3. Similarly, in set B, we will take three elements, B1, B2 and B3. So now we are discussing the case of one function. So suppose A1 is linked to B1, A2 is linked to B2 and A3 is linked to B3. So what we can say that A1 is associated to B1, A2 is associated to B2 and A3 is associated to B3. So as we can see, different elements of set A have different F images in set B. So we can say that the function f defined from set A to set B is one function. So what we can write here? This function is 1 So question arises, what if the function is not 1 What we will call a function which is not 1 So we will discuss it again by the diagram. So again we are taking two sets, set A and set B again. So again we will take some elements in set A and set B. So suppose we will take again A1, A2, A3. Similarly in set B, we will take elements this time two, B1 and B2. So suppose A1 is linked with B1 and A2 is also linked with B1 and A3 is linked with B2. So now we can see that A1 is linked to B1 and A2 is linked to B1 as well and A3 is linked to B2. So in this case we can say that A1 and A2 have the same F image which is B1. So two elements of set A have the same image in set B which is B1. So this is the case of many one function. This function is many one because two elements have the same F image, okay. So here we have discussed one function and many one function. Now we will discuss onto function and into function. So first part we have discussed and now we will move on to the second part. So for onto function again we take two sets, set A and set B. Set A and set B. Again we will take some elements. So in set A we will take four elements, 1, 2, 3 and 4, which are A1, A2, A3 and A4. And in set B we will take three elements which are B1, B2 and B3. This is the case of onto function. So first let us associate the elements A1 with B1, A2 with B1, A3 with B2 and A4 with B3. So we can say that A1 is associated with B1, A2 is also associated with B1, A3 is associated with B2 and A4 is associated with B3. So we can say that in codomain, that is set B, each element B1, B2, B3 all have at least one pre-image in set A. So we can say that in this case the function f defined from set A to set B is a function of A onto B, or in other words we can say that the codomain is equal to the range. So hence this function will be called onto function. Why? Because every element in codomain is having at least one pre-image in domain. Similarly, we can say that what if the function is not onto? Then it will be called an into function and we will discuss it again with the help of diagram. Again we are taking two sets, set A and set B. This time we take three elements in set A, okay, which are A1, A2, A3 and in this set we take two elements B1 and B2. Suppose we take one more, B3. So A1 is linked with B1, A2 is linked with B1 and A3 is linked with B2. So what we can say? The image of A1 is B1, the image of A2 is B1 and the image of A3 is B2. But we can see that for the element B3 in the set B, there is no pre-image in set A. So this time we can say that at least one element is there in set B which does not have any pre-image in set A. Hence we can say that in this case the function is into function, because here range is not equal to codomain, or in other words we can say that range is a subset of codomain. So these were the case of one function, many function, onto function and into function. Now further we will move on to the materials which are required. So we will see it one by one. First material that is required is cardboard, second material that is required is strings, and next material is nails, next material is white paper, and one more material we will need which is adhesive. So now what we will do is we will perform the experiment with the help of material required, and then we will move on to the further part which is known as observation and conclusion. Now students, we are going to focus on the demonstration part of this activity. So what we have done is we have taken a piece of cardboard and with the help of tape and glue we have pasted a white sheet of paper on it, so it looks like this. Now further what we have done is we have taken two strips, one on the left hand side and one on the right hand side, and we have named it as set X and set Y. In set X, we have with the help of two nails taken two elements, element A and element B, and similarly in set Y we have taken three elements, 1, 2 and 3. And now what we have done is we have linked the elements on the left hand side to the elements on the right hand side with the help of these wires. One thing is we must have a clear idea about the objective, which in this case is the given function must be 1 but not onto. So it is not mandatory that you have to take these much elements and connect him in this manner only. This is just an example. You can take any two strips and take any number of elements, but we must be clear about the objective that the function f defined from set X to set Y must be 1 but not onto. Okay, so here set X, as you can see, it has elements A and B, and set Y has elements 1, 2 and 3. Now we have discussed about this concept and theory earlier, and we will discuss it in further in the observation section as well, but we are just having an idea regarding what is 1 and what is onto function. So as you all know, in 1 function we must focus on the fact that different elements of set X must have different images in set Y. So we have to check regarding this figure whether it is possible or not, or whether it is feasible or not in this case. Similarly, regarding onto function, what we have to see is, in this case the function f is defined from set X to set Y. So for onto function in the codomain, that is Y, each and every element must be having a pre-image in domain, at least one pre-image. So we have to check whether it is true or not. Hence students, this activity is demonstration part is done, and now we will move on to observation part. Now the performance of the practical, the figure will look like this, and with the help of this figure we will fill the observation. So first observation, the image of the element A of X in Y is dash. So we have to concentrate on the image of element A. So if we move on to the figure, the image of element A is clearly visible, which is 2. So what we will write here, the image of the element A of X in Y is 2. Okay. Next, the image of the element B of X in Y is. So we will move on to the figure. What is the image of element B? That is 3. So what we will write here, the image of the element B of X in Y is 3. So the figure represents a dash. So every element in set X has some image in set Y. So what we can say that, so the figure represents a function. So what will come here? Function. Next, every element in set X has a dash image in Y. Every element in set X has a different image in set Y. Why? Because the image of element A is 2 and the image of element B is 3. So what we will write here, every element in X has a different image in Y. So what will come here? Different. So the function is dash. We are given two options, 1 1 or not 1 1. So as we can see in the figure, the function defined from set x to set y is a 1 1 function. So what we will write here? So the function is 1 1 function. Yes, next, the preimage. Now we are discussing about the preimage. The preimage of the element 1 of y in x dash. So the preimage, we have to discuss preimage. So the element 1 is not having any preimage. So what we can write in the observation part? The preimage of the element 1 of y in x, what will come here, students? Does not exist. Does not exist. So the function is dash. So again we move on to the figure. Since in set y, the image of element 1 is, the preimage of element 1 is not there in set x. So we can say that in this case, the range is not equal to codomain. In other words, we can say that, so the function is not onto. Why? Because as we have seen in the figure, the image of element 1 does not exist. Sorry, the preimage. So, thus figure represents the function which is dash but not onto, which is 1 1 but not onto. As you can see in the figure, what we can conclude that the function f defined from set x to set y is 1 1 function but is not an onto function. So, this was the activity, and in next turn we will discuss further activities. Okay, thank you. Hello students, today we are going to discuss another activity whose objective is to find analytically the limit of a function fx at x equal to c, and also to check the continuity of the function at that point. So here we need to discuss about left hand limit, right hand limit, and what is the condition for continuity of a function. So first we will discuss a little concept of the left hand limit and right hand limits. Firstly, if we focus on left hand limit, here the point is x equal to c. So what we can write? Limit x tends to c minus the function is f of x. So what we can write here is equal to limit, we will take h tends to 0 f of c minus h. So why it is called left hand limit? Because we are approaching the function from the left hand side. So we have taken c minus, and then we take h which is tending to 0 and we write f of c minus h. Similarly, if we discuss right hand limit, then we can write limit x tends to c plus and then f of x. So here we are approaching the number from right hand side, so this is called right hand limit. So what we can write is equal to limit h tends to 0 f of, first we have written c minus h, now we will write f of c plus h. So what will be the condition of continuity? If left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to value of the function. So I can write LHL is equal to RHL is equal to value of the function f of c. If this is the case, if left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to value of the function at that point, then we can say that the given function is continuous. So now we have discussed left hand limit, right hand limit and condition of continuity. Now proceeding further, if we move on to the material required, here we need just paper, pencil and calculator. So students, I want to tell you one thing. In this activity, we don't need to perform anything. We just have to take the observation and calculation according to this, and straightly we will discuss the further for the table. So we don't have to perform anything, we just have to concentrate on the table and then we will discuss. So in table 1, as you can see, we are approaching the number 4 from the left hand side. So as you can see, the value of x is increasing, 3.9, 3.99, 999 and so on. and you can see the value of fx is approaching to 8 from the left hand side, 7.9, 7.99 and so on. Similarly, if we discuss table 2, 4 points on the right hand side of 4. So, what will be the points? 4.1, 4.01, 4.001 and so on. And you can see the value is 8.1, 8.01, 8.001 and so on. So, what is happening in both the limits? The number is approaching 8, here 7.9 and similarly 8.1. So, if we move on to the observation part, what we can write? The value of fx is approaching to dash as x tends to 4 from the left. So, as we have discussed in the table, the value of x is approaching to 8 in the left. So, what we can write? The value of fx is approaching to 8 as x tends to 4 from the left. Similarly, the value of fx is approaching to dash as x tends to 4 from the right. So, again we move on to the table. From the right also it is nearing about 8. So, what we can write? The value of fx is approaching to again 8 as x tends to 4 from the right. So, what we can write? Limit x tends to 4 minus fx is obviously 8 because the value is approaching 8, and similarly right hand limit is also 8. So, now therefore, limit x tends to 4 fx is 8 as the left hand limit is equal to the right hand limit. So, f of 4, we have not taken any value. Suppose, just in case we take it as, suppose I write here 10. Hypothetical value is there, you can take any value. So, in this case, is limit x tends to 4 fx equal to f of 4, yes or no? Is 8 equal to 10? Obviously the answer is no. So, here we will write no. Since f of c is not equal to the limit at that point, so the function is not continuous at x equal to 4. What we will write is not continuous at x equal to 4. So, we will discuss one more point. Suppose if I have taken f of 4 equal to 8, suppose in the bracket I have taken 8. So, what will happen? Limit will be equal to the 8 and the value is also equal to 8. Then in that case the function will be continuous. So, what we can write? If the value is equal to the limit, then the function is continuous, and if the value is not equal to the limit, then the function is not continuous. So, in this case, what we have concluded, that the given function at the given point is not continuous. This is the answer, and hence we have concluded the activity. Now, in another lecture, we will discuss another activity.